I started a mobile detailing business in Louisiana not knowing the 100-degree summers were coming, and this is what it's been like. Louisiana is known for the most ridiculous weather, ranging from hot to even hotter, and some days are worse than others. Fortunately, the jobs have been flowing super easily because of Quote IQ. If you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, and collecting payments all for free, then check out Quote IQ. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description. Highly recommend this for any newcomers trying to start their own business. Yesterday I did this Lexus, and sometimes I get blessed with an easy clean. I especially needed it when I looked down on my weather app and it says 98 feels like 110. This kind of heat can be extremely dangerous depending on how you approach it. If you find yourself in heat like this cleaning in the direct sun, I would recommend bringing multiple waters or an ice chest, towels to wipe off the sweat, and if you wanted to go overkill, even get a tent to go over the vehicle. This might sound ridiculous, but there are actually plenty of stories of people doing work in Louisiana heat and dying of a heat stroke. I'm not kidding. I'd say I didn't really learn my lesson until around the 5th detail because the person that comes out to help me nearly wouldn't come out again just because of the heat. The good news is that around this time you tend to get a huge influx of clients. In my opinion, this is probably due to people all wanting their cars clean and they will absolutely not be doing it themselves. I don't judge them either because if I didn't have to be out there, I wouldn't be. Unless there was money to be made, I'd be sitting by the pool counting my cash. Fortunately, this heat hasn't had any effect on my other business because when I do can cleanings, I tend to only be in the sun for around 20 to 30 minutes. Another reason why I would start a can cleaning business. In my opinion, most people understand what you're doing for them and they are grateful. I would say the amount of people that have tipped on jobs has gone up exponentially since the summer started. I don't know just yet if I would say this is the perfect time to start your mobile detailing business, but I'm getting close. This goes back to one of my shorts about getting customers who have more money because their vehicles are always easier to clean since they're better kept, which I would say is rightfully so because if my 2023 Range Rover had hair on the seats and dust all over the interior, I would jump all over the opportunity to get someone out there. But if my '07 pickup had some stains on it, meh, we can just rub some dirt on it and get it cleaned in a couple months. Not only the fact that they are easier, but when I've been able to work for those customers versus ones with less nice cars, their appreciation seems to be much higher. This becomes apparent when the customers are offering us waters while we're working and even bathrooms if we need to go inside and cool down for a second. And I know, Matt, stop being a baby. What are you, scared of a little heat? The answer is no, but even if I decide to say no to the water, it's just nice of them to ask. The real question is, would I have started this business this close to summer had I have known about the heat? I would say absolutely. In the long run, it has genuinely benefited my business. When people get that chance to see you out there working hard in 100 degrees when most people would have just canceled, it begins to create real connections for you. After I cleaned this lady's Lexus, her and her husband could not stop saying how I have a real business on my hands and that they would be sharing my Facebook posts all over their neighborhood page, as well as recommending me to any family members that they could think of that might need their cars done. I know now that this lady has my number and will contact me again, but had I decided it was too hot that day and told her no, that's the memory she would have left of me. Another tip I would give is just to make sure that you have on some very light and breathable clothes. That being said, you should also look decently professional depending on how serious you are about your detail business and its image. In most of the cleaning you saw today, I was wearing gym clothes or even active clothing. In the future, I'm planning to have some uniform t-shirts that say Rogers Mobile Detailing, and this may seem silly, but this experience has showed me light and breathable is the only way to go. After all, can't have my workers passing out on the job. This was actually a comment made to me by a customer. He brought me out a mug filled with water and ice, which the gesture was genuine, but when he said he can't have more people passing out in the driveway as he handed me the drink, I decided not to have any. There was no way for me to defer between whether this was a joke or not because he warned me at the beginning of the job he isn't upset with the cleaning, he just doesn't smile much. All that said and done, the tent has to be the key to beating this heat. I personally haven't tried this yet, but if you are a mobile detailer in the South and you understand where I'm coming from and even have tried a simple canopy over you while you service the customer, let me know in the comments down below. For anyone that is still watching at this point, here's some extra sauce. Start a mobile detailing business and you're going to easily make $1,000 a month. Now is the time when people aren't going to do it themselves and are looking for help. If you guys haven't already seen, I started a can cleaning business for 30 days and I covered everything that I learned and made in my most recent video. If you are interested and you want to check it out, it'll be the first part of the pinned comment in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to make money online and with side hustles, follow me to find out how I have and how I do it. I will catch you guys all in the next video.